Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Not Too Complicated 2. How are you guys doing today? How's life? If you guys remember, last episode we worked on automating different parts that we're going to need in order to get the power flowers, so that we can get trillions of EMC, or maybe a few quadrillion, I'm not sure. In between the episodes I had to make a few more patterns, but let us work on the power flower. Our supply of EMC is not great and we cannot increase it unless we make a power flower. The higher tier that you go, the more expensive it's going to be. Last episode I thought we were going to go with orange, but that's really not gonna happen. We need to go with yellow. Cause you know, this single block is like 1 trillion EMC. I don't think we would be able to make it. We had already automated the ultimate crafting table and the elite crafting table. Today we're going to start automating the advanced and the basic. So as usual, on packager, with packagers on top, a bit of cabling, and we should be fine. I know these are 9 devices, but we're going to only consume 3 channels. 6? Okay. Then 6. The first item that we have to make is the antimatter relay Mark 1. So advanced crafting table, here is your pattern, and save. The second item that we have to encode is going to be energy collector Mark 1. We save it in the packages, yes. And I'm assuming nothing stops me from ordering at least 1. Yep, that's good. Antimatter relay should also be fine. Yes. I was going to say we need to now upgrade them, and I have made a boo-boo. We need to make the Z-Logic controller. Awesome. The process is going to consume a decent amount of HOP graphite, so what we're going to do is that we're going to have a seed for it, and it's also going to consume a decent amount of inderium. Inderium takes time. Oh yeah, the recipes are pretty standard. Yeah, actually we're doing great. That's 1000 already. We need to convert it into rods, so I did bring our multi-servo press. Here is our mold, and here is your pattern. So I think now we have everything to make the zombie electrode. That is a pattern, which goes inside the slice and splice. And just out of curiosity, let us see if we can craft it. Yes. The CPUs were busy. Yeah, we can easily craft it, and we can also import it back into our system. Good. Now we need the stupid Z-Logic controller, which I'm assuming goes inside the other slice and splice. Okay, we come back to our main task at hand. Elite crafting table is going to make us energy collector Mark II, as well as antimatter relay Mark II. Oh, you already had a package. Now we come to our most extreme crafting as of yet. Actually, we have already made the ultimate ingot, so this is going to be easy peasy. Energy collector Mark III, save. And I'm not sure if it's going to cause any problems, so we're going to do the antimatter relay in another one. Save. I think we should have everything on auto crafting except the client star spy. It's not a horrifying recipe, all we need is a few bits of Mobius fuel. That is client star 1 and client star 2. The smaller ones don't have EMC, but once you make the omega stars, they will have EMC. Oh, wait a minute. You had a singularity. We throw away the patterns. This is not gonna work. Instead, we're going to make a processing pattern, and we're going to say if you give it 1 stack of literally everything, you know, 8 stacks of Mobius fuel and 1 stack of diamonds, and you have to do this one by one. Uh-oh. They don't stack. You know, this recipe is fine. We need to make a singularity out of it, so we need hundreds of thousands of these. So even if we are cheating the system, who cares? In fact, we are going to cheat the system even more. I will show you how. You do craft fast. I love that. I am going to make a pattern that 8 stacks of Mobius fuel plus 1 stack of diamonds is client starts 5. Cause Mark 1 really doesn't have any uses in crafting, so who cares? So let us order, I don't know, 30 of them? And see how fast we are crafting? Oh, you can go faster. Not that bad. We need to import it faster, but that can be fixed. This part is going to be really confusing. We need one of these Mark IIIs. So here is one, we have everything to craft it, that is good. And one relay Mark III. We don't have... oh, the CPUs are busy. We need more CPUs. Yeah, I had to wait for the CPUs to get finished. What we need to do is that we need to take these Mark IIIs and convert them into relay Mark IIIs. They are called red because we need red matter in order to craft them. Same goes with the collector. And now what we need to do is that in order to get different types of flour, we need to combine it with different types of matter. So let us see what kind of matters we need. Magenta, pink, purple, violet, and I guess you get the gist. We're going as high as yellow. Yeah, this is gonna take so many stupid patterns. I made all the patterns that we need in order to make the different types of relay, as well as the collectors. Collectors are going to be very expensive. Cause you know, you only need 6 relay in order to make a flower, but you're going to need 18 collector for that flower. So after a bunch of recipes, let us make the actual recipe for the yellow flower itself. Oh, you're fun. Oh, we don't even have any of them on auto crafting, okay. That took ages and a lot of patterns, but here is yellow flower Mark 12. There is literally no way in the world that we can craft it, I just want to see what we're missing. So for 1k it's not a big deal because we get the wafers, I just have to make another recipe. Blaze powder is the same, well storage components all of them are the same, and we just need a stupendous amount of matters. Also a philosopher's stone, for some reason. If I put it on substitution you should be fine. Yeah, we are still missing the philosopher's stone, it's okay, I can craft a few. Actually the reason that we're missing the philosopher's stone is because I had it in my own inventory. Yeah. Now we're fine. Here are the patterns for the storage components, blaze powder in the enrichment chamber, and I have a feeling that was it except the different types of matter. Okay, it does seem that if we get a few red matters and a few pink matters, we should have everything. We can craft it. A CPU is not available, but it's okay. I guess let us craft it. I'm still making singularities, this is why CPUs are busy. We have 855 billion EMC, more than 90% of it is gone. I'm just curious, who's doing what? Nobody's doing anything. I guess we just wait. See you in an hour? I just wanted to mention that this is one of the most complicated crafting jobs that I have ever done. It's thousands and thousands of resources, you can see the list. And if it works without any hiccups, I'll be very happy. Means that the base has no flaws. There is one flaw with the induction smelters, but that's okay. I will fix it. It has been a while and we're still crafting, but so far everything seems to be fine. I mean, it's crafting different components. Wait a minute, is it done? What? Did I cancel it? No, we have it. Yes. You go in my bedroom, there is going to be a huge jump in our EMC. 300 million per second. Without those 8 fading matters that we got as a quest reward, this would have not been possible. I mean, I would guess we had to go through the entire progression and not jump like 10 flowers. You know, this is a huge improvement, don't get me wrong, but our EMC generation is still garbage. I mean, do you have any idea how long it takes to get to a trillion? Is there a fading matter recipe? I don't know, I thought maybe if you give cobblestone to something you can make it. No. There is a thing which can help. No, that is too expensive. Flowers are cheaper. Anyhow, we have the yellow flower and there's literally nothing I can do until we reach around 30 trillion EMC. Because I have just set up the pattern for the orange flower and well, the items that we're missing, well, they're not much. But it's going to be 296 orange matter. And how many can we make? That's 25. So we're around 7% there. But in the meantime, we have a lot of things to do. For example, there are 81 singularities that we have to craft. With the garbage CPUs that I have down here, that's really not gonna happen. I guess we make a few more decent ones. Of course, since this is 16 million crafting storage, we don't need that many of them. What is important for us is the coprocessor. So let us make 16 of the 16 million versions. CPUs are full. Oh, it's easy because we had the wafers. Okay. And the coprocessor, I think we're going to need maybe 100. We can craft it. Nice. Some machines are busy, so if I sound surprised if we can craft something, that's why. So this cable that we have over here has 12 channels available. No, 14. So we should be able to have a few decent CPUs. That's the hope. I'm not really sure if CPUs can cross chunk boundaries or not, but we're not crossing any. Each one of the CPUs are going to have a 16 million crafting storage component, and then we literally fill it in with coprocessors. Is that enough? One layer more. It won't hurt. I'm gonna need way more coprocessors. 200? Yeah, that is perfectly fine by me, and it should work decently fine. We don't have anything complicated to craft. 16 million ME storage component? I don't know. 600? Yeah, it's working much faster. It's doing like 10 things at the same time. It literally can't do more. I just had a bit of a hiccup. If you guys remember last episode, we started working on 2 singularities. One of them is the redstone ingot, which is almost done, 10,000 left out of 160,000, so that is good. The other one, however, is the fluix plated iron ingot, and that's not doing great, because we need 250,000 fluix dust and 200,000 coal dust. And I am a genius. I was doing literally everything in one crusher and well, I divided them now. It's working faster. Now I realized we also need Certus quartz dust, so I made another ultimate crushing factory with one pattern. Certus quartz. So if we want to make the actual singularity, we're going to need 160,000 of these. What are we missing? Glowstone and redstone. Let's get some matter, I guess. You make me glowstone and you make me redstone. I have improved the speed on how fast we are inputting items into the system because the ender chest itself and import buses was not keeping up. So what I did is that I have an entangled block which is hooked up to an interface and we're pumping the items in. You see, on this side we also have entangled block for energy condensers and also the ender chest. Otherwise there is no way in the world that you can pump in items fast enough. As a result, this is how fast we are getting redstone. That's good. It's just that we're still missing 700,000. Since glowstone is fine, you also work on redstone. Yeah, this is much nicer. Maybe let us go with something more manageable for the moment, 40,000. We have everything. Yeah, this is a better solution. I don't have to keep machines idle for a very long time. I love how fast we can make blocks. It's crazy. I need to craft a 16 million ME storage component in badges, and we're going to need 3 more badges after this. 3 badges of 40,000. It's not going to be anything complicated, it's just going to take a lot of time because we have to crush the Certus quartz. So in the meantime, maybe we should start working on the other stuff. Oh, 16 million is at the bottom. I wanted to start at the top. So the next singularity that we're going to work towards is going to be activated carbon dust. Oh, you need coal dust, you jerk? How do I get a better ultimate crushing factory? Make a factory with factories? I can do that. Yeah, that is something that we can do. We can make a factory of factories. It's just that our HDPE supply, yeah, it's not that bad. So let us get 8 more crushers. Don't judge me, this is how I get lava. I'm very lazy to automate it. Oh, we're full. What the? I need you. I forgot why. Actually, yes, he's going to drop soul sand. I think it's nighttime every 30 seconds. So this might sound really weird, but hear me out. We're going to have 8 crushers, right? They are going to have power, obviously. And these crushers are going to be entangled to an entangled block. If I remember which one to entangle. Yeah, this is the final one. I also need to have a certain ender chest channel. We use you. Yeah, something like this should be fine. It's empty. Oh, actually I do need more. Okay, it took some time, but I did hook it up. We have 8 ender chests, same channel, going into the crushers. The 9th ender chest is on top of an interface. And what we're going to do is that we're going to take the fluix pattern, the coal, and the Certus quartz and put it inside that interface. So now everything should go inside this ender chest. That is good. You know, we should be able to pump it into the crushers. All of them are going to have the same configuration. Input from the back, yes, you're getting it, and output from the bottom. So we copy you and paste. Now all of them are working. At a very garbage speed, but wait. We are going to extract the output from the bottom of the entangled blocks and we just need to have 1 more entangled block. And it doesn't really matter, but we can entangle it to any single interface. So they're just going to pump everything inside an interface and into our system. You see? Now it works fine. However, the speed that they're working is garbage, therefore we need to improve it. Why does it take so much time? Oh. Okay, you get the gist. Let me do the upgrades and I'll be right back. Most of the upgrades are in. Here are the final tier installers. So this is Elite and obviously Ultimate. I'm assuming this is going to increase our speed by a lot, yeah. It's very difficult to see the number. Oh, and by the way, it is not set on auto sort and that is on purpose. Yeah, this was totally worth it. You see the numbers dropping? That means we don't need any more Certus quartz. So now let us move on to activated carbon. What we're going to need is calcium chloride. And it's a chemical combiner recipe with chlorine and calcium. I'm not really happy with this. We can get calcium from calcium carbonate, which can come from the coral block. But then again, we have a stupendous amount of calcium carbonate, so maybe we should just process that and call it a day. Because we have 40,000 calcium carbonate and we only need 20,000 calcium. Each recipe gives you 8, so yeah. I wish I had a bigger inventory. It's okay, every time I do this we get like 2,000. This should be the final badge. Please? Almost. So that takes care of calcium. How do I get chlorine? Oh, arsenic. I guess I had to use the coral anyways. So coral is going to give us arsenic sulfide. That goes in the interface. Arsenic sulfide is gonna give me pink dye, sure. But what I actually want is arsenic. Let us not do the sulfur. Just arsenic. You can't have 2 recipes for the same thing in your applied energistic system. All we need is a few slot holders and that is calcium chloride. No. Wait a minute. We want chlorine. Yes, which is arsenic in a fission reactor. Again, no sulfur, just chlorine. So here is chlorine, and I guess we use this one for calcium chloride. So can I make calcium chloride? 100? Are you making it? Nice. Then I guess the only thing remaining is the final pattern for activated carbon, which goes inside an induction smelter. Can we order 160,000? Okay, I can. The crafting in this mod pack is just crazy. Look at the stupid amount of items. And the coprocessors are doing great. It can't do anything else. Every single slot is busy. You know my problem with this mod pack? Every single singularity that I touch takes like 2 or 3 episodes to finish. So 16 million ME storage component is being done. Activated carbon is in progress. Fluix plated iron is in progress. And I guess the only thing that we have is the redstone ingot. We were also doing frames, and I used some of that. Can we order 50,000 more? We're missing aluminium. Yep, we can. This guy was still doing redstone, and yeah, we have 33 million. If I'm not wrong, that should be enough aluminium for 50,000 frames. Actually, since we have almost 6,000, we order the balance. So it's 54,002. Oh my goodness. We try this again. Okay. Yep, finally. We can craft 54,000 and something. I just wanted to show you how fast we're making frames. That's crazy. Oh, come on, go to hell. We get back to our singularity list. So activated carbon is getting prepared. There's nothing I can do. We need aluminium. Energy condenser Mark II. I guess now it's time to start making a quantum compressor. Thank you. So for making the aluminium singularity, we're going to need an ultimate catalyst, some power, obviously a pipe, energy condenser Mark II, and we want this one to be relatively fast, so we will have 3 connections with 3 upgrades. Give me 1 aluminium, and I don't really know which matter to use. We use magenta. It has the least value for the moment. Yeah, I think that was too much. You're not gonna make the singularity. Oh, you are. Okay. This is our first one. So let us do one more calculation. We are going to need 1 ultimate singularity per final star. In total, we are going to need 4 final stars, right? So that's 4 ultimate singularities. The other uses for the ultimate singularity is for the creative energy cube, that's 4, so we have a total of 8. Creative chemical tank, that's 2, so we are a total of 10. And creative tank, 12. So 16 is an overkill. Also, this is something that we have to do once in our lives, so we have an ultimate crafting table and we do this manually. This is aluminium. We also have to extract the remaining aluminium, okay. And since I don't really want to waste the EMC that we have inside the energy condenser, we also do lead. You know, that also has a singularity, so why the hell not? Okay, lead is also ready, that's good. We have a few bits extra. The other item that we're going to make its singularity is the redstone ingot. I already had an export bus over here, let's use it. I'm hoping it works. Yes, you need your catalyst. And you need your power. You're slow, work faster. The redstone singularity is also ready, that is great. And we only have 20 left. After this singularity, I think I'm going to go AFK for maybe an hour or 2 hours, so that we gather some EMC and some resources. You know, I did that, and well, it goes back in, obviously. You stop exporting. Okay, see you in 2 hours. It has been a while, I did not count how long I was AFK, and I was not expecting my AFK session to do a miracle. But nonetheless, we have a few results. One is that I have finished making black iron singularity, so there you go. And I literally ordered 160,000 of it, so the quantum compressor is empty. The question is, where do you go? Ah, over here. We're doing garbage. Also, on a very positive note, activated carbon is 60% done. And on a very negative note, you might notice that my 16 million ME storage component wafers are not being completed. That's because I'm using the same circuit etcher in order to make 2 different singularities, and well, it's gonna take some time. So here's what we need to do. We need to have 1 more circuit etcher, and I guess we put this pattern into that one. Huh. Did you die? Well, I guess if I restart the crafting, it should start working fine. I need to make 37,431. I forgot the number. 37,500? Yeah, it's finally crafting it. Perfect. Another thing that you might notice from the top left hand corner of the screen is that the EMC is gone. I know it doesn't really make sense to have multiple flowers and we should advance as fast as possible, but I really want to try and make 1 more flower. The issue is that the only thing that we're missing is 244 lime matters, and well, we are out of EMC. That's 39. Oh, we have these in the energy condensers. We can use them. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah, that's nothing. Gives us like 5 more. It's okay. We will make the flower next episode. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one. Bye bye.